welcome to A Year of Career, 52 Practical Answers to Your Questions. I'm Erin Wolfer, and I own and operate Career Advantage and Career Advantage Golf, where I help people feel more confident and prepared throughout their job search by helping them with resumes, cover letters, LinkedIn profiles, mock interviews, personal and business websites and portfolios, and anything job search related. But each week in this podcast, I answer one question from the public. And this week's question is, how much time per day should I spend on my job search? And really, the answer to this question depends on your current situation. So if you are currently unemployed and are actively looking for a job, as I've mentioned in a previous episode, I recommend treating that job search like it is your full-time job. So schedule your days out, 8-hour days, and make a plan to execute your job search. So figure out what you're going to do and when you're going to do it each day. So of course you'll need to develop your application materials, so that would include your resume and cover letter. You will want to look for jobs and prospect for jobs, so setting up email alerts and things like that, so new opportunities can come to your email inbox on a regular basis. You'll want to network. You'll want to reach out to the people that you know and tell them what you're looking for. Talk to them about your skills, strengths, qualifications, all of those things, and see if they know of any opportunities that might be a good fit for you. And probably also set up some networking meetings. So, maybe set up some meetings over lunch or coffee to further kind of foster those relationships and tap into your network. So if you are currently unemployed, like I said, I do recommend treating your job search like a full-time job. However, most of you probably will not be actively searching for a full-time job while you're unemployed. Rather, you probably will have a full-time position while you're looking for a new opportunity. And when you have a full-time job, obviously that's going to take up at least 40 hours of your day, and that doesn't leave a whole lot of time, 40 hours of your week, and that doesn't leave a whole lot of time left to actually conduct an effective job search. So I recommend first taking a day, maybe a Saturday or Sunday or a couple of evenings to get organized. So first, make sure that your resume is as updated as it can be and it's prepared for you to tailor to specific positions. And then also scour some online resources to look for the opportunities that are available and find the resources that are going to help you find positions that you're interested in and qualified for. So of course you can look at some job boards like Indeed or resources like LinkedIn that offer job postings, but you also want to look at job postings that might be available on specific organizations' websites or specific professional associations' websites that you're involved in. And like I said, kind of figure out which ones are going to allow you to find the most opportunities. And I would try to set up email alerts if you can. So if there's the option to set up either daily or weekly email alerts where new job postings that meet your criteria can be fed into your email inbox, I would do that as you start to get organized. And then that's going to help kind of alleviate some of that time that you would normally spend scouring those resources, because the opportunities are going to be coming to you, and then you can just open those emails, maybe every evening for 30 minutes and scan them to see if there's anything that you're interested in. And then if you are interested in any of them, you can schedule time within your week to actually apply for the positions. And that's going to require tailoring your resume, likely developing a cover letter, and doing anything else that needs to be done to complete that application. And that typically is going to take anywhere, I'd say, from 30 minutes to an hour per application, depending upon the amount of tailoring, depending upon the requirements for the application. So you'll just need to figure out where in your week you can schedule that time and meet the application deadline. So a few other things that you'll want to do are reach out to folks that you want to serve as a reference for you, because for most applications you're going to need 3 to 5 references. So you're going to need to either schedule networking calls or networking meetings to meet with those people, or even send in an email depending upon how well you know them, and which you should know them pretty well if they're going to serve as a reference for you. And ask them if they're willing to serve as a reference. And if you really want to make the most of that and have an actual meeting over coffee or lunch, you can of course tap into your network and ask those people if they know of any opportunities that may be a good fit for you. And if they don't, then they now know that you're looking. So if an opportunity does come about that they learn of, they will let you know. So that would be something else that I would recommend doing if you are actively seeking a job or conducting a job search while you have a full-time job, is to utilize your lunch hours and schedule those networking meetings, not only to ask people to serve as references for you, but to let people know what you're looking for. So hopefully they can help you learn about new opportunities that you may want to apply for. So I would say minimally, I would set aside about an hour a day to focus on your job search in some capacity after you have that initial organizational day where you kind of figure out what you're looking for, set up some of those email alerts and things like that. Really set aside at least an hour a day to focus on your job search, maybe more if you have positions that you actually find that you want to apply for. So again, in short, if you currently do not have a full-time position, if you are unemployed and looking for a job, treat your job search like a full-time opportunity and go at it 40 hours a week, and that's going to help you hopefully find several opportunities, and you'll be able to do a great job of tailoring your materials and submitting quality applications. But if you currently do have a full-time job while you're searching, figure out a couple of days over the weekend or a couple of evenings to get organized, and then set aside at least an hour a day to devote to your job search. So thank you everyone for joining today. If you have any career development questions or need assistance in any way, you can always check out my websites. They are careeradvantageresumes.com and careeradvantagegolf.com. I'm also on social media at Career Advantage Resumes on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram, and on Twitter it's at Advantage Careers. So thank you all so much again, and I hope everyone has a great